All right, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we're talking about the Knicks. They're heading to the Eastern Conference Finals. They defeat the Celtics in Game 6. We're going to talk about it here in today's video. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and closer and closer as the days go on. So all support on the channel, be very much appreciated. It's my Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So the New York Knicks, huh? They come out, they defeat the Boston Celtics, destroy them in Game 6. Not, I mean, if we want to talk about the game, the Knicks came out from, I feel like, minute one, and the energy was there. You know, after losing in Game 5, the Celtics coming out and doing their thing. It felt kind of like imperative that the Knicks win this game, because you do not want to give the Celtics momentum going back to Game 7, back on the road. Like, you don't want to do that. So they have to come out and play with their hearts out. And they did. From minute one, it felt like the energy was there. They were super locked in. The shots were falling. And the second quarter, where the tides shifted. I mean, Boston could not make anything happen in the second quarter. They could not hit a shot to save their lives, really. And Boston was out there. New York was out there playing with energy, doing what they had to do. The starting five was amazing. Some of the guys off the bench, like Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson, doing their thing. The Knicks just kind of run through this one. And now they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. First time since 2000. I wasn't even born the last time the Knicks were in the Eastern Conference Finals. And here they are. What an insane story. They're facing off against the Indiana Pacers. I'm going to do a whole preview of the conference finals video probably on Monday. So be on the lookout for that, where I talk about both conference final series when they happen, because we still don't know who finishes in the Western Conference. But just what a series for the Knicks. I mean, what a series win. I mean, coming into a series where I don't think anybody really thought the Knicks had a realistic shot of winning this series. Boston in 4, Boston in 5. I think I predicted Boston in 4 or 5. Like, everybody kind of knew no way the Knicks are going to win this series. They win game 1 in an unexpected way, down 20, come back, end up winning the game in overtime. And I was like, whoa, okay, this might be actually a good series. Game 2, they do it again, coming back from down 20, winning that game again. They're up 2-0, and it's like, whoa, like, is this actually going to be a thing? Boston comes out and dominates the game 3, and I think everybody in the world kind of felt like, oh, here come the Celtics. Celtics are about to win 4 straight, you know? Then game 4, where the Knicks survived the run. Obviously, Jason Tatum gets injured, but also the Knicks survived that game. The Celtics didn't play at their best. The Knicks come out, have some big moments. Jalen Brunson goes off in the third quarter, and they win that game. And that's when it was like, wow, the Knicks are actually going to do this. Lose game 5, and then you come out and dominate like you did in game 6. Hold the Celtics to 81 points, and now you're in the Eastern Conference Finals. And it's going to be a very, very fun series against the Indiana Pacers. I cannot wait to preview and watch. But just, yeah, shout out to the Knicks, man. I mean, Eastern Conference Finals, the Knicks, we all know how bad the Knicks have been in this era. I mean, since the 2000s, the Knicks have been bad. I mean, they've had years with, 17 wins, 18 wins, 19 wins. The after Melo era, where it was Porzingis, and they had years with Michael Beasley and Tim Hardaway Jr., Emmanuel Mudiay, Noah Vonleh, Clay Anthony Earl, Damian Dotson, like, just bad. Then you bring in Julius Randle. And Julius Randle and RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly, Derrick Rose and that teams, and all of a sudden they have a big year, make the playoffs. Then they lose that first round, then they come back the next year, 2022, I want to say. Was it 2021? No, 2022. 2021, they make the playoffs for the first time. That's the Julius Randle breakout year. 2022, they missed the postseason. It's like, dang, was that just a fluke? 2023, they come back, make the playoffs. Then you acquire Jalen Brunson. And the Jalen Brunson acquisition looks like one of the best acquisitions ever, because no one expects him to turn into an all NBA face of the franchise type of guy. Last 2 years they've been in the playoffs, been in the second round, haven't been able to get far. Last year they lose in game 7 to the Pacers because injuries come crashing down on them. And now they're here. 25 years in the making. They are back in the conference finals, and credit to the Knicks. For the Celtics, I'm going to talk about them more in tomorrow's video. I'm going to do a full breakdown of the Celtics and what happened and what their future looks like. But the Celtics' future doesn't look super amazing. I mean, obviously the Jason Tatum injury is a big factor. I mean, not just him having a torn Achilles, so not just for this series, but for the start of next season potentially, he could miss a lot of time, and that could really suck. There's already been reports and rumors about them potentially having to trade some people because the second apron is coming up on them, and they're a very expensive team that already gave everybody extensions. So some of these guys that have been locks on this team for years and were part of the championship core might not be around next year. They might have to make some moves, and this team might look very different for the next year or 2 years, and how are they going to be in terms of contending wise? If Jason Tatum has to miss the first half of the season and has to get reincorporated, and how this team look and all that stuff, we're going to break more of that down tomorrow when I do that full video. But just, I mean, really, it was kind of a collapse. I mean, I've said it multiple times during this series when I was recapping the games and stuff. I've never really seen a team with like a championship team with this many experienced players kind of look how they looked. I mean, even before the Tatum injury, games 1, game 2, even game 4, like just breaking down and not being able to close out games and not being able to play the way they won you a champ, like trying to play the way you won a championship, but just not the same. You know, relying on the 3-point shot. Like this was the series, they lived and died by the 3-point shot. That's been the thing. You live by the 3, you die by the 3, and they died by the 3 in this series. And just not being able to get easy ones, not being able to close out games, not looking like the fierce championship team that you should look like. Just a collapse from Boston and a very unexpected early exit. But again, shout out to the Knicks. They end up coming out winning this series. It's too bad. I can't really talk about the game. I mean, the game was just utter domination. I mean, they won by 30. You know, like I can't really talk much about the game. It was over by like halfway through the second quarter. It felt like it was over. You know, but yeah, the Knicks are in the conference finals against the Pacers. I don't know when that series starts. I assume it's Monday, but I don't know. But that should be very, very fun to watch. And yeah, we got a game 7 tomorrow. I'm very excited for that, to watch OKC Denver. We're gonna break it down after that game's over, and then probably, so tomorrow I'll probably do a Celtic video, and then Monday I'll probably drop my conference finals preview. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, playoffs continue to roll, and it's only gonna get better from here. But yeah, it's gonna be it today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications, doing all stuff like that. Really appreciate it. Really upset a lot. Once again, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so support on our channel, be very much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.